before we started the interview, but because I wanted people to hear this live, but I'm like a legit fan.
I appreciate
like
that.
You
Wait, hold on, time out. This nigga's not a fan of
I'm
nobody.
not a fan.
Absolutely
nobody.
Come on, man. Don't try to be gassing nobody right now. Because
I'm not trying to gas you.
Yeah, he don't give a fuck.
Like, I'm not a fan of
He don't give a
vodka.
fucking shit.
No.
He doesn't drink. He doesn't smoke. He doesn't do anything. Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? No, seriously.
That's dope.
You've
He
been
don't do none of
flipping
that shit.
and doing splits in gymnastics class. He probably got on boxers that's pink. He get locked in the clink. His cellmate have him bent over the top of the sink. The guard walked by. He's so shocked he dropped his drink.
This nigga
He trying to pull his pants up like, wait, it's not what you think.
Yeah, you know what time it is, man. Homegrownradio.net.
And let's kind of take it back to. I want to take a step before then, man. Just for the people that aren't familiar with Serius Jones, man. You're from Inglewood, New Jersey. You know what I'm saying? For the folks that are listening, but the inspirations, man. What got you initially into hip hop?
My pops actually facilitated it. You know what I'm saying?
How so?
I'm tweeting the link just so you know, so we can let people know we're in here.
That's all good.
But yeah, my pops bought me a my mom's, you know, he was catching me up. I was back in the Walkman era. You know what I'm saying? Where I had my little Walkman and I would be walking around the house or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I was maybe about 8 or 9. And my pops, you know, my mom's caught me one time. I think I was listening to Salt and Pepper, Push It and shit.
That's my favorite.
And I'm walking around like, Push It. and my mom's grabbed the head like, what the hell are you listening to, boy?
Yeah.
And you know, she was like, you ain't listening to this rap
shit.
shit. Like, I wasn't allowed to really have, like, I grew up in the 80s, like, you know, when I was a kid, a baby, like you said, so I couldn't have like flat tops. And
hell yeah.
That was to her, to my family, that was drug dealer stuff.
Shit. Yeah, I was gonna say that.
You know what I'm saying?
New Jack City,
because that was in that era. Like it's 89, 90, like where. You know, the crack is everywhere. So all the cool fly extra shit to them was drug dealer shit.
Wow.
So they didn't want me listening to rap because my mom's didn't, because in her mind this drug dealer music and it's so my pops, you know, he's a real dude. He's from the streets, so he saw I really liked rap and he brought me Public Enemy. Wow. It's called Fear of a Black Planet, and that was back when the vinyl was out. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you know, I know you like rap, so, you know, I want you to hear some positive rap. And he got me Public Enemy. That was the first, I think I was like 9 years old. And that was the first time I fell in love with that album. The power of rap, I just could tell it was moving the world.
What was the backup plan for you with, you know, going to school at that time?
Well, you know what? Really what happened with me, like, I always kind of been an entrepreneurial minded motherfucker. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy how it worked, because when I got to college, I went to black college too. So for those that been to like a HBCU, you know the entrepreneurial opportunity.
Yeah, straight up.
Exists.
It's going down.
The entrepreneurial
opportunity.
It's going all the way down. It's all going down. So it's like, what you got, what you want to do. So I was doing this. I was cutting hair. I'm doing house parties. I got chicks. I was just starting to busy.
House parties as like a DJ or like promoter?
No, you know what we would do? I had gotten like a 3-bedroom, 2-story joint. Mm-hmm. I was like 18. I was with my second semester or some shit, and basically what we would do is we would print up like 1,000 flyers and just say, you know, we got alcohol, blah, blah, blah.
Shit's going
this
down.
Day, you know what I'm saying? $5
come through.
And just print up 1,000 flyers.
See what happens.
And just give them to people, and they'll throw them all over the campus. And next thing you know, it would be like, that shit got so crazy.
1,000 people at your door.
It got so crazy. I was so proud of this moment. Like
look at this shit.
Like, look what the fuck I did. Like, yo, the whole like, I remember I counted. It was 14 cop cars.
Wow.
And the last party I did, I stopped because the city finally fined our asses.
They're like, look, nigga, check this out.
Y'all doing too much.
Too much.
You know what I'm saying?
Too
Selling
much.
weed. It's
like, let's pick one. Shit. You can't do everything.
Yeah, so that was what my collegiate experience was like.
That's
I really learned how to really hustle when I got to college.
It's about how you apply that knowledge. Because, I mean, I'm the same way.
Right.
I actually graduated. I went to Long Beach State. And for me, it was like, I've seen people with no degrees that are hella smarter than me. I'm like, shit. Like, it's all about how you apply yourself.
Right,
Yeah.
and you know what people don't realize, and this is what I didn't realize initially, because I mean, honestly, I paid to school, my own motherfucking pocket.
That's dope.
You know
That's
what I'm
crazy.
saying?
That's crazy.
I had came into a couple dollars, and I was like, man, fuck that. I'm going to college. I had scholarship offers for places that I didn't go because they was weird looking places.
For
like
basketball?
Yeah, like fucking Vermont or
You like, hell no. Fuck that.
Alabama.
look like being
A&M.
So you would have been like token
I'm
black
like-
guy.
Right,
Yeah, I'm
right.
Like Marcus, come on. Like my name's not Marcus.
And I wasn't
Marcus, come on.
Right.
Mark.
Kareem. Like, no. It's not
Dante,
Kareem.
get your ass here.
Nah, and at that time, I mean, I didn't even fuck with white bitches yet.
Oh,
He
okay.
said yes.
So
It was
you looking
crazy.
around
I was
like,
like, yo, I'm not going into the mountains, man. It's not what we doing here. You know what I mean? So I told myself, I'm gonna go down here. You know, I got a couple hours. I'm gonna walk on. I'm gonna pay for my shit. But what I really realized is that in school, especially any kind of school, but especially college, like whether you spending your own money, you spending your own time, you spending your own energy, you spending your own whatever, and you're there to attain something that can get you somewhere. That piece of paper is not what it's about.
Right.
Everybody thinks it's about the piece of paper of just saying, I got a degree.
nah.
I'm not gonna
And
lie.
then you get a
That's
degree
what
ain't
I
shit.
thought. No, that's what I thought. That's exactly.
And
that's
you're here.
Exactly. Look, I'm running my own shit.
Exactly.
Look, running my own shit. Exactly.
You here with our non-graduating asses.
Exactly.
You right here with our non-grad. I didn't finish either.
I graduated from cosmetology.
I didn't finish either.
That's a hell of a way of putting that shit. Goddamn, this
But
is shit,
respect and salute for actually, completing the task.
And getting that paper.
And getting the paper. Right.
Look.
And if you choose, though, if you choose to use the paper for something later, at least you got the option. You know what I'm saying?
Right, that's
For
true.
me, I made up my mind a long time ago. I'm not gonna be a square. It's over. You know what I mean? If anybody gonna fuck with me, it's because they know I'm a entrepreneurial, business-minded person that exists outside of the box and the structure that they got for us.
Exactly.
No, I want to know about the transition.
About from
college
Yeah.
to okay.
to the battle rap world.
So
Well-
when were you first introduced to the battle rap world?
Wow. Well, you know what? Where I'm from, it's a very controversial, competitive culture.
Okay.
Right? I got, snapped on my whole life. In my own family, like, that's what we do.
That's part of
You know
the
what I'm
urban
saying? It's part of the urban
Right.
culture.
Right.
It's part of the urban feng shui.
We was talking shit about each other.
You gotta
before
either
got
be
here.
able
Right,
to fight.
we were.
That's how it goes.
We
And
were.
there's only like 3 ways you can escape this.
Yeah.
You can either fight. You can know
Uh-huh,
how to fight really good.
uh-huh.
You can have some good talk game.
Yeah.
Or you could like be a sport or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, don't fuck with
He's
me.
allowed to
nigga,
be
you
corny.
don't do
He's
this.
the all-star basketball. He's all right. Let him go.
Let
You
him
know
go.
what I mean? Let him be corny. You know what I'm saying? He just
It's all
dunked on somebody.
safe.
It's all right. But like those are really, where I'm from, those was really the opposite. So I used to be wearing hand-me-downs and hot waters, and you know what I'm saying. And Ma, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? Like, they talking shit about me. Like, I used to have to go through that, and I got to the point where like I had to fight, and I had to learn like I can't fight everybody. And then it got to the point where like I really started developing my chop game, where it's like, nigga, I could say some shit quick back to you, and then people looking at you like, oh. And
He done grew up.
you done got some shit with you now, little nigga. So,
I ain't gonna fuck with you as much.
I ain't gonna fuck with you. You know what I mean? All right, nigga, you cool now. We gonna let you chill out. By the
You with
dice.
us now.
Yeah, you
with
want
us.
us. We gonna and he's Big Salim's son, so we gonna let you chill at the dice game or the pit fights. And, that's just Lil Salim. You know what I'm saying?
The name though, how did you get the name Serius Jones?
I was actually trying to find a rapper name, and for a minute, like with that battle I was just talking to you, like my first battle shit, I didn't even really
Walked in there
have
without a name.
a name.
Wow.
So like I just came across him, and it was about like Egyptian mythology, which I was raised Muslim. I'm real in tune with like the kingly royalness of our heritage. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to represent that. I didn't like where people was Gambino, blah 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 and whatever. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to represent something real homegrown and organic about our greatness. Right. So I came across Serius, and this description of it was crazy. Like it was like You know, it's the brightest star in the galaxy. It lines up with pyramids, and you know, it illuminates the tombs of the great kings, and it was just crazy. The whole definition and the association with the name. So I looked at that like, yeah, that's what I want to represent. Like, you know, just shining in the brightest and really illuminating my people. No doubt.
Now the whole battle rap world. I mean, we know it. A lot of people know it today. As far as what it is in the last couple of years and how things evolved, but like you were really there from like the inception of when the cameras was really going on.
Really
man.
First start coming
around, man. So talk about those early days from when you're doing it at school to when the cameras start coming on, and then people are really taking on to this, you know, subculture.
It quote unquote became mainstream.
Exactly.
Right.
You know what's funny? No, I love this part because for me, honestly, I never really realized the power of it, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? The first times that I battled, you know, they were kind of on camera, but it wasn't even. That was back when it was a camcorder or something.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, you can't even transfer that shit to HDTV. You can't watch that shit. It's going to look like fuzz. Right. You know what I mean? But, like, you know, when the shit started evolving, like when I started doing the Fight Club, I did it because of the fact that I didn't really do it because it was TV. Mm-hmm. I did it because I could get some money. Yeah. And, you know, that was the first place I saw where you could bet money. There are cameras, and there's like an industry-ish crowd. Right. So that's why I felt like, damn, you know, this is like the trifecta. Right. Like why not? I could get on TV if I kill some shit. Yeah. I can get some money, and I'm amongst, you know what I'm saying, the element where this is still gutter. Like, I don't look like a clown, you know, on 106.6 with a thing around my neck doing jokes for kids or something. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't want to be that. You know what I mean? I'm like, nah.
Not doing
we got to keep this gangster.
Not going that.
At least I could be cool in my introduction to the thing. You know what I'm saying? Versus, we don't want to hear your album. You're some gimmicky guy that got on like that.
Right.
So when I saw Fight Club and everything, and I really came to the table, like, and I came ready. And I kind of became something I didn't know I could be. And I just started just killing shit. And luckily, and God, you know, God is good, the cameras were there. And that's all that happened. And MTV was like, shit, who is this nigga? Yeah. And they picked it up, and they started putting, you know, they had the Ace battle that he was quoting. They had the Gin battle. Yeah. And they
Sick
started
battle.
really showing highlights of my bars. And they had me do the BT the Basement and all these things that a nigga that never had a record deal never done. Yeah. And I think that's what really gave me the attention of the streets and people really paying attention to my talent. You know what I'm saying?
Now what do you think amongst battle rap? Because like he said a second ago, DJ had said a second ago, it's becoming more mainstream now. You know, even more so now. So how do you rank something like that? Like with battle rap, when you have a crowd, you know, when you have, you know, two competitors going head to head, like how do you rank who's dope and who's not? Because you obviously have people that have antics, and you have people who have bars. You have, you know, the location that you're at that can play into it, you know, where you're at. Like how do you really rank what's dope and what's not in battle rap now?
Well, the way I rank shit, first of all, I'm glad you touched on that because, you know, I just battled Daylyt, and a lot of people felt like it's funny to me because they felt like, oh, he's gonna bar you, he's gonna bar your life away. He's got those deep bars that people don't get. Like that's
bar your life
that's
away.
What they really was trying to say to me. I was like so offended.
Like what?
Like, nigga, I invented bars.
Right.
Like, what are you talking about?
I do this.
Like, it was 2005 when I was saying bars, and people were like, what the fuck are those?
Yeah. Right. Okay.
And I'm like, it's crazy to me. Yeah. But like, what also is crazy to me is that people are acting like it's an option to not have bars in battle raps.
You're supposed to.
That's what this is for. Like, what you mean?
Bars.
I got antics or bars. Like, there is no antics.
It's bars.
What the fuck you talking about, nigga? You a rapper.
Right.
You come here to rap. You gonna do some crazy shit because you can't rap? And then it's acceptable? Like, oh well, he couldn't rap, but he did something crazy.
Yeah.
So I was entertained by the crazy. Yeah. So fuck it.
Man, do you see yourself still participating in this game, or based off the last battle and the things we were just talking about a second ago, do you still see yourself participating in this culture of battle rap?
I think I'm about to bite somebody else's head off in February.
Nice.
In February.
Where's that going to be?
It's like a month. I can't say it. I can't say it because it's going to give it away.
Okay.
All right.
Real shit.
Oh.
Yeah, it's one of those like the real rap battle fans. Wow, they know the shit.
Okay.
So
is it the one with Cassidy? No, I'm just playing.
But like, yeah, I've been saying for a long time. You know what I'm saying? I am not opposed to battling somebody, but I feel like I owe it to myself at this stage to make sure it's at least on a level that's like respectable, you know what I'm saying? Instead of just being some shit that's like, why is Jones there?
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know like how many battles you've had?
That is a good y'all got the good questions, man.
We got that good. We do this.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all got some good. No, y'all got good battle questions. Like regular niggas don't know the questions to ask a battle nigga. It's like, damn, I didn't think about that. Now on some G shit, I really don't know exactly, but I gave like a rough estimate a couple years ago. It was like 30 something. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But honestly, like sanctionally, if you just think about on paper, like I've had at least 20 battles documented.
Crazy. That's crazy. The transition from battling to studio, like producing music, songs. What is that like? Because I know I got your single here. Like, talk about that transition.
Yeah, I appreciate it. For me, man, it was beautiful. I ain't gonna lie. Like, for the average quote unquote battle rapper, I understand how it could be like a tumultuous journey. Like you're learning how to do a different thing. For me, it was really natural and fucked my head up, and it was so fun. I never thought I was going to be a rapper, honestly. I really could not picture myself rapping. I thought I had nothing to talk about.
That's crazy.
I didn't realize my life's fucking crazy.
Right.
And nobody lives like this.
Yeah.
So I mean,
you don't do this either?
It's like, oh.
I just live like this?
What?
Okay.
So I realized, like, damn, I got way more of a story than every rapper even I like.
Yeah.
So it got to a point where it just opened my mind so crazy. Like I realized I had so many stories, so many things, so many chapters of my life, so many things I've been through that it was like I felt like I was compelled now to share my story with the world, because now I knew people gave a fuck about my perspective and the way I say shit.
Yeah. Obviously, I mean, you stepped away from the battle world to do, go mainstream because you got signed. And one of the main things that I took away from this, and I really respect you. I seen a quote that you said. You said, "I'm not." Because the
I think it's your homework. You about to pull out the quotes.
The deal didn't go the best way. You know what I'm saying? And obviously you're doing your thing now. But you said, I'm not turning off my shine because others are uncomfortable about it. Like, and that just kind of shows the testament of who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? From day one to in the midst of battle rapping, to being signed, to the shit not going the way you wanted to, and to now. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the vibe that we get while you're in here. It's like, man, look, I don't give a fuck about what's going on. I'm gonna still do me, and I don't give a fuck how you feel about that,
because you will get lost.
You get lost.
And honestly, I got to that point. Like shout to Ludacris.
Make sure you say it up.
It's like, hey, man. No,
I love you guys, man. I love you guys. No, like, but I got to the point where
text me, my nigga.
I was totally uncomfortable. I didn't know, like, am I offending people? And the sign that was the real clear sign to me was like, when I got signed, nigga, like, my niggas, we get money. We get busy. Like, my niggas are the same people that I've known for 10, 15 years. You know, I don't fuck with fake niggas. So when I get signed, it's a celebration to me. You know what I'm saying? And my niggas,
that's what I thought.
We on. I got a multi-million-dollar deal. Like, what the fuck? Like, yo, it's on, nigga.
It's on. Turn
we
up.
In Atlanta. We got a party. What? We turn up, nigga. All my niggas is coming. We outside. What we gotta do? Nigga, we get bottles. What up?
Me,
we 10, you know what I mean? We 10 deep in the front. What's up?
Yeah.
And niggas is kind of like, Like what? Like who you with?
Bitch, what?
And shit. And it was like I started to realize like, wait a minute.
Damn.
You guys don't think I'm a rap star?
Wow.
You didn't think we're about to make $1 million together?
So what the fuck am I here for? Hello. Why the fuck did we sign on this dotted line? No, I get it.
And I realized that. I mean, oh man, it's like was so humbling yet like disheartening to realize that like, yo, sometimes your expectations of yourself and the way you look at yourself and the way other people in the world will look at you would not be the way somebody that wants to capitalize off you will look at you.
That's crazy. 2015 can't end without Serius Jones doing what?
Making $1 million.
$1 million.
There it is. There.
$1 million Serius Jones.
And having some
coming back to homegrown with that $1 million.
Of course not.
And fucking with DJ Head, but not Chuck or Bliss. Just
and I gotta have some homegrown weed for my ass next time.
We got you next time, man. We do.
Oh, wait, introduce None of My Business.
Hey, well, listen. This is like, I guess, the closest thing to my single. You know what I'm saying? I seen a lot of people talking about shit, and I'm one of those observant niggas that I see what motherfuckers is doing. Yeah. You know what I mean? We're in a whole new weirdo era of shit where everyone's lost in the gimmick of acting like something. So I wanted to show some, shed some light on shit, and then I have the disclaimer of Kermit. I'm saying. But that's none of my business, though.
I'm a sip this tea.
So that's what I did with this. Y'all check it out. It's produced by Swift D.
Shouts out to Swift D.
Swift D.
Dark ass.
That's the homie, right?
Yeah,
he's a real dude out of here. So I know he's a West Side dude too. So
wait. I'm sorry. Before you based off that battle.
Yeah,
this is one thing that stood out only because I'm from Carson. He from Carson. Who the fuck told you there was some 60s in Carson?
No, this was funny though. There actually are some 60s in Carson. First of all, I don't know if they moved there.
They moved there. They moved there.
Shout out to TDE. Shout out to niggas that I was in Carson, fucking around with some real niggas, and I met some Crips too. That was from, that lived in Carson. So that was from 60s. So when I said but I wasn't actually supposed to say that. I was supposed to say something else. And like when you like going in, and like your linguistics get twisted, and like I was supposed to say something that made less sense, honestly, which is even funnier.
Is there anybody that you feel like, well, not feel, but is there anyone that you would want to battle?
I like that she adjusted the feelings.
I
like that she did that. It's like, look, I know you don't get feel about these niggas, but
if there were feelings involved,
right?
Wow. I mean, that's a trick question,
like
and a simple question, but no. I mean, Mook is the obvious answer for what most people know only because he's been actually reaping some of the benefits of the fame and association of the culture now. Mm-hmm. Shout out to BT and the Hip Hop Awards, where he really had battle rap kind of be a forefront of the performance. He did that. I ain't gonna take it away from him. So it kind of makes that where I can't ignore that's a prevalent opponent, and a lot of people that know the culture and seen it. Some people say, "But you killed him," so it's like, well, I gotta kill him now.
Right, right now.
Where where people think it's a debatable. Yeah. So. I mean, I could go with him. Wow. I mean, other than that, I mean, it's funny because people was acting like Daylyt was like
that nigga.
And respect to Daylyt. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
No
but it's
shade.
Like, they was acting like he's the bar master. When he raps, he's the best pen game in the game.
Is there somebody?
And all this shit. So I was like, all right.
Is there somebody that you look at like that? That you look at like okay, this
he's
nigga
the
might
pen
get
master,
me
right?
You know what? Funny enough, I look at Lux that way if he was a nigga like me. I said, I've been on the corner selling Florida noise. The cloth I'm cut from is corduroy. See, I turned into a man when I saw the boys. I get shook, develop on the spot like a Polaroid. Listen, you don't get the vision that I'm painting, cause the mission in my statement is a picture that I'm painting. It's precision, and when I'm aiming, I'm shooting at the top. These niggas flaming. I shoot your short with more niggas than the weigh-ins. So, fuck the weigh-in, man. I see you niggas in the ring. And don't be dragging out the slayings, all hair the king. They trying to shoot the breeze and put holes in my wind. But since I did it all before, I do it over again. It's Jones.
Homegrown Radio.